generation is rising. A 10-part video series on an emerging generation of kings.
It's been fantastic sharing with you over the last 9 videos as we explored certain important components of our life in this generation. I don't know what part of this has really touched or resonated with you. Maybe it was the part about the mission to raise kings, kingdom influencers and nations, generations and systems, or the motivation of love. How that this cannot be about yourself, your ambitions, your lust, but it has to be driven by love. Maybe you know you should be a part of Kings right now. Maybe you know you should be a part of this, but you're still wondering, can I get some more information? Can I get some more insight as to what you do? Of course, we can arrange a personal presentation for you. You can also download some documents and PDFs and some other audio material that explain this in greater detail by sending your name, your full name, and your email address to the phone number on the screen right now. Or maybe you've been thinking about things like this, similar things like this. You had opportunities in times past to be a part of a great movement and you missed out on that. Or maybe you're the kind of person who retreats from every invitation to greatness. Maybe you're intimidated in some way or the other, or you're challenged by certain voices of judgment from your past, things you failed at before, or areas of inconsistency. Or maybe because of your personal struggles with success, fame, notoriety, you don't want to be known, so you retreat from opportunities like this, or opportunities to change the world even without being a part of Kings. Maybe God gave you some instructions, some ideas of a book to write, a project to embark on, a ministry to initiate, or something to fund and finance, but because you had your fingers burnt somewhere at some point by someone, you decided to retreat and stay in your own shell. And gradually you keep backing off from opportunities. You keep retreating, you keep hiding in your own shell, and you know that this is for you because it resonates with you right now. Well, I want to tell you something, that you were born for a reason and for a season. There is a reason you were born into this time. There's a reason you were born into this age. There is a purpose for your life, an assignment, a duty, a call, a mandate. Yes, I do know that all Christ followers have been called with one assignment and one calling, which is to reconcile men to God. But I'm talking about the diversities of that calling, your own unique style of getting that message out, your own imprint, fingerprint, identity, style, modality of transmitting that message. You were born for a reason, but you were also born for a season. Jesus said in the book of John chapter 9 verse 5, it says, as long as I'm in the world, I'm the light of the world. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day, because night comes when no man shall be able to work. What does that mean? You're strong now, you're vibrant now, you have energy now, you have passion now, you have fire now. But things won't always be like this. You won't always have the disposable energy in your physical body. You won't always have the vibrancy and the essence and the punch and the speed. You know, today I'm able to speak. I had an event a couple of weeks ago where I spoke for 8 hours and I didn't break down or lose my voice. I'm able to do that now. I'm not sure I'll be able to do it when I'm 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. And maybe that you feel that way too. You know you have a mandate upon your life, a calling, an assignment, a responsibility and a duty, but for whatever reason, whatever challenge, you're hiding. You're hiding because of failure or success, because of a lack of resources or an abundance of resources. Whatever the reason is, remember this, that this is your season. This is the time for you to pull down those excuses. And if you're in a quiet corner where you're not happy with the way things are being done in a certain environment, and you know that God has called you to be a part of the reformation, to be a part of those who will do things differently, and you're staying there where you're wailing and wondering and wishing things were better, I want to tell you, you have a window of opportunity right now, so that you don't end up in your latter years in the room of regret, in the house of horror, in the estate of exhaustion, in the town of terror. You can right now break off the shackles and limitations and say, this is my moment. This is the time I must begin to run and pursue. This is the time where I must take the bulls by the horns and get things done. This is the time. Jesus had 3.5 years on earth. The Apostle Paul had a few decades on earth. Timothy had his own time. Peter had his own time. Now you have your time. This is your moment. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for who's supporting you and who's not. Don't wait for who's there for you and who's not. Don't wait for who's endorsing you and who's not. I'm not waiting for all of that. I'm running with a mission and a mandate, and I'm asking you to join me on this movement. Here is what I've got to tell you: that you have a limited time, limited energy, limited strength, limited connections, and a limited window. So this is that time. I believe you feel the vibration and the vibrancy and the energy and the zest and the zeal. But this is that moment that must not pass you by. This is that season wherein you must be able to say, I am stepping out. I am going to fly. I'm going to seize this moment. Don't just count the number of years in your life. Add some life to your years. Don't just count your days. Make your days count and seize this moment, because a generation is rising.
A Generation is Rising, a 10-part video series on an emerging generation of kings. To join this growing community of kings, visit www.kingdomcentral.org and send your full name and email address to 0908-123-4566. One more thing, kindly share this video. Someone you know needs to watch this.